an attorney purchases TrialPad and they need support or they have questions, how do they go and get help? And do you guys provide on-site support? Is that standard, or tell me how that works?
There's no on-site support. Obviously, as I said earlier, we sold the app throughout the world, so I can't take a flight to South Africa to help someone out. But we do have a website which has how-to videos. We have frequently asked questions there. Within the app itself, there's a link to the website, so you don't have to try and figure out where to go. And also within the app, there's an email support. And that's sent to several people. I usually get it myself and respond myself within 24 business hours. But if you talk to anyone who's emailed me, I usually respond within an hour or so.
Okay, that's wonderful. And your website is trialpad.com, correct?
Yes, the company is Lit Software, and we have litsoftware.com. And if you go there right now, it'll direct you to trialpad.com. But we have another app coming out very soon. So once you land at litsoftware.com, you may have a choice to go to either TrialPad or the other legal app that's coming out.
Oh, that's exciting. You have a new legal app. Well, I'm going to have to look for that. And you guys are also on Twitter. That's how I met, I believe, Aubrey was her name?
Aubrey, yes.
Yeah.
In this day and age, Twitter and Facebook are a requirement for business. So you have to have a presence there. And once again, in the ABA Tech Show in Chicago last month, Twitter was being used by almost, it seemed like all the lawyers there, twittering to each other about different exhibitors, about different lessons they were going to, different things they were learning, so it was very active.
Yeah. I've been very active with ILTA, which is the International Legal Technology Association, and they've been over the last year or two really promoting Twitter at the conference and generating buzz on the channels before the conference and after the conference. And it's a great way for people to share information about products such as yours, share tips and tricks, and just another way to collaborate. It's really great.
Definitely. I was a bit slow to adapt myself, but we've definitely jumped on the bandwagon with this one.
That's exciting. Another way that people may be able to get support from TrialPad too is via Twitter with the Twitter account. That might be an idea.
We've thought about that. We haven't adapted that because we like to have a record and be able to assign job tickets or trouble tickets to each person. It's a bit hard to do that through Twitter right now.
Yeah.
We want to make sure nothing falls through the cracks and everyone gets looked after. So we do prefer the whole email process for support as of right now.
Okay, very good. Well, Ian, this has been really exciting. I don't think I really have any more questions. I mean, what did the judges, you did talk a little bit about the reaction in the courts to TrialPad in the presentations. Do you want to share what some of the judges have said or their reactions? Has it been a positive one? Are they wowed by the new technology coming from an iPad?
And they are when they know about it. And one of the strange things is a lot of times we bring in the technology to the courtroom, which involves a projector, a screen, some flat panel monitors, a switcher, and all that. And the smallest piece of the whole technology puzzle is the iPad sitting behind someone's desk. And they're able to do all their evidence and project it that way. So some of the judges don't even know that the evidence is being organized and displayed using an iPad, because they're used to having technology in there with computers and PCs and laptops and so on. And a lot of times we're also having a second iPad in there as a backup, just in case the battery expires or something like that. You can just swap them out very quickly. The whole boot up process is within a few seconds. So we're finding it's ideal. It's even in the federal courthouses where you just connect your iPad to the whole system using a VGA connector that's there on the desk. You're able to, in hearings where the judge wants to go through several different cases in a matter of half an hour, you can just step up, connect, and you're displaying in seconds.
That's really awesome. That's really exciting. Well, I'm excited for you guys with this new app, and I've worked with several litigation people at one of the firms that I just recently was doing some work at, and they definitely have a need for organization of their trial materials in a simple, easy to carry manner. So it sounds like it's a win-win for anybody who gets it. Very exciting.
We think so. I mean, the DropBox alone is a great feature. Just expand a little bit on that, because when you organize your documents in Dropbox on your PC, you can set up your folder and file structure on your PC, a folder for example, transcripts, one for witnesses, one for important documents. And then when you download that into TrialPad, it comes in with that file and folder structure intact. So you don't have to reorganize on the iPad. You have everything done on your PC, and then you've seen the exact same thing on your iPad. So that's where we see one of the great advantages with Dropbox.
Yeah, I think I would agree, just the organization of information. Once they have one structure that they like on their PC, some of the problems that they've had, you have to remote sometimes into the systems via Citrix or VPN, or if they don't have the ability to remote in and to try to replicate that on a laptop or something. So it's really nice to have that quick organization.
One of the best compliments we had at the tech show was, "Oh, I see, you allow me to work the way I want to work." Which is great.
I love that comment. That's one of the things that we promote at JustEngage, is to make the technology work for the people rather than the people have to work for the technology.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Ian, this has been very informative.